Hello and welcome to Paxton Road TV and what has been an incredibly eventful 12 hours for football and now for Tottenham, because we have breaking news. Jose Mourinho, head coach of Tottenham Hotspur, has been sacked. And I'm joined here with Premier Hotspur TV, Simon, to discuss just shortly this breaking news and what ramifications it could have for our club in the future, because this is massive. This is coming off of the European Super League news. Obviously, Tottenham are a founding member of this supposed league that's being created. And Jose Mourinho, the next morning, 12 hours later, has been relieved of his duties. So we do have a statement from the club. I'll read this out for you guys, and then we can discuss where this club goes from now. So the club can announce today that Jose Mourinho and his coaching staff, João Sacramento, Nuno Santos, Carlos Lalin, and Giovanni Serra, have been relieved of their duties. Chairman Daniel Levy said Jose and his coaching staff have been with us through some of our most challenging times at the club. Jose is a true professional who showed enormous resilience during a pandemic. On a personal level, I've enjoyed working with him and regret that things have not worked out as we both have envisaged. He will always be welcome here and we would like to thank him and his coaching staff for their contribution. Ryan Mason will take first team training today and a further update will follow in due course. Simon, what do you have to say about that? Because for me, I was Jose out and the games went on over the past few weeks and the performances have been terrible. And I have called for his head. And I also have called for his head before the final. But given the news and given the timing of the events after this news, I just don't know what's going on. Simon, do you have any idea what's going on, my friend?
Oh, absolutely. I'm probably the same as you, Darius. Absolutely shocked, mate. Especially with this Super League story coming out late last night as well. We're at 12 o'clock, I think it was 12 o'clock this morning, that the news that broke that the 6 teams have joined this Super League, have signed up for this Super League. And now this morning, 12 hours later, it's not even that. It's the sacking of Jose Mourinho. What is going on? Absolutely. It's insane. And do you know what? It's bad time. I don't care what anyone says. Before a cup final, I know things ain't gone right. Jose, what we was meant to see of Jose Mourinho, but you don't sack Jose Mourinho a week before a final. I mean, I don't care how bad it's gone under his managerial, but I reckon he deserves to take us at least to the final. Just want
to welcome Marlon to the stream. Marlon, we've heard the news. Oh, no worries, my friend. You've heard the news. Obviously, the European Super League been announced last night, and then this morning we hear news about Jose Mourinho being sacked. Me and you kind of had a little bit of a similar reaction to Jose's performances as of late in the past few weeks. I think the performances have been pretty much diabolical and unforgivable. And towards the end, I was calling for his head. But after this news, I don't know if it was necessarily the right decision to do it now. What's your thoughts? Do you think like me, your opinions changed, or do you think he still should have gone regardless of the news that we heard?
I think he needs to go, but I think it was a bit harsh to do it now. I actually do feel a bit sorry for him, but it needed to happen. I don't think we've been playing the best football for a while. I don't even think the players have any unity at the moment. So I just think it was a decision that had to be made. So if it's got to be done, it's got to be done.
So I've got a question for you, Simon, and obviously for you, Marlon. I'll go to you, Simon, first. Does this kind of then, what does this sort of show for us as fans, how they're kind of taking this Carabao Cup final? Because I know that, like you said, Marlon, the performances were bad, and this did have to happen because I believe it should have happened, and he shouldn't have been here even if he won the Carabao next season. But surely this doesn't look good for our chances now. It just makes it look even worse. And at the end of the day, as Spurs fans, all we want is a trophy, Simon. So do you think this has made our chances worse, or do you think this manager bounce and Ryan Mason coming in is going to motivate the team to potentially get a result? What do you think to that?
Well, listen, guys, we ain't won a trophy now since 2008. And to me, they probably in their heads sacking Jose now, maybe a week before the final, may get like a little manager bounce from the players, take the shackles off some of these players and just let them go. Just let them go for the final. And let's see what happens in the final. And I think that's the only way I'm seeing into this. I know Jose Mourinho, it hasn't worked. But I'm still Jose in. I know people make me mad, but I'm still Jose in. I was willing to give him the summer to get the sort out the back line. I mean, and let's see how he goes on. But I know there's a lot of divide in this fan camp. So I think the axe was coming. It was, I think, coming. But I think it's bad time. At least go to the final with Jose Mourinho. But
Marlon, anything extra?
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Exactly what Simon was saying. Well, with at least let him have the final. I don't know about giving him another transfer window, because this project was never a match made in heaven. Tottenham don't spend money. Mourinho needs money. Mourinho needs ready-made players. Yeah. And this whole situation, I keep saying it, has proved a point on how good Poch was, because we always knew we didn't have a great team. Poch somehow, look at Sissoko. He made this guy into a worldie when he was managing him, at least for the first 2 years. And look, not everyone can manage the type of players that we've got at Spurs. We haven't really got much world-class players, if we're being real. Kane and Son, maybe, but we ain't really got world-class players. So that's what I'm saying.
I've said it for
back, and we never would back him. So
I said it. I've said it from day one. This was a mixed match, an absolute mixed match. So to me, not Jose Mourinho's fault. It's Daniel Levy's fault. He's the one who's been after him for a long, long time. If you're going to bring Jose Mourinho in, you have to spend money, and that's all he does. Jose is not the one who brings in youth, things like that. He has had to have an open checkbook to bring these superstars in to win your trophies. That's end off. Everywhere he's gone, that's what Jose's done. And
I wholeheartedly agree with
you. So partly you can't blame Jose, partly, okay, on his tactic side and the way he sets up. Yes, it's baffling. It really is winds it does. But on the other side, he has been backed properly, guys. I don't care what anyone says. You tell me he's been backed properly with the proper players. Apart from Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, this squad is bang average. And we want to compete in this Super League. We're going to get battered in this Super League with that team.
We've been average for years.
I know, and you know what, the thing is, like, I agree with you guys, and I was Jose out, and I do understand that this manager bounce and try, and obviously if something's not working and you're not going to go and pursue something in the future, kind of cut their head off now and carry on and kind of start a new project. But you're right in what you're saying. Like, why would you sack a manager who's renowned for tournament football and one-off games? Why would you sack him a game before the final? I know that it's been bad, but obviously with this news, it kind of, my opinion changed again, because I thought this news is not great news for Tottenham. The fans are not on your side at the moment at all. The board have lost a lot of fans who maybe were kind of supporting them through this mess, and now it looks even worse because they're joining the Super League. So it's just going to make them look worse. And if we go and get battered by City in that final, it's going to look even worse. And I just wanted to finally, just before we wrap this up, because I don't want to spend too long on this, the future of Tottenham and the managerial appointment post Jose. I think that you guys made a perfect point. Jose was never really a Spurs manager. He wasn't going to come in, develop players, make players better, try and get a bit of value out of them. That was never going to happen. So for me, the next manager has to sort of fit that criteria. And I was just having a look, and I know that Sky bookies aren't the greatest things to go off, but just having a look at the bets, and the top three managers, I believe, was Nagelsmann at 2-1, Rodgers at 6-1, and then I think Benitez, but I can't remember what his odds was. So I saw Benitez up there. I think he was either top 4 or top 3. I think Nuno was there as well, and then Scott Parker was there. So for me, it's showing the manager that they're going to go, the direction of manager they're going to go towards next. If it was me, I think Nagelsmann would be a good choice. But then again, with this ESL, I don't know what's going to happen. So I was just wondering if you guys had any individuals, any managers who you thought would be ideal. Marlon, do you think anyone can come in and change what's going on at Spurs and maybe even take us further?
I'm not going to lie, I have no idea. I think I would, you know what, it's going to sound mad. I'd go through maybe Rodgers at Leicester.
Yeah, Rodgers. Absolutely.
Or even the Leeds manager.
PLC, yeah.
You see, with me, I like good attacking football. Do you know what? We might not win nothing, but I like to watch Spurs play decent football and try. To me, they haven't been trying, and that's what it burns me. I've gone from watching Spurs in the 90s, it's been crap. Early 2000s, I think it changed when Joe came.
Yeah.
And we started to play some decent football. Joe, Harry, and then we had Poch. We were enjoying football. We were proud to be Spurs fans. And I think now we're kind of going back into the dark days of thinking, I can't stand watching Spurs. Like watching Spurs go up 1-0. And we all know the narrative already. It's just...
It's crazy. Yeah, Simon.
Sorry,
Yeah, go on.
last thing. I am a Levy fan, though. Just saying. I think he's done a lot for Spurs and Enoch. So I might get haters for that, but I think he's done a lot for Spurs. Coming from Sugar Days.
So Rodgers is a good. I think Rodgers is a good choice. Simon, anyone else? Do you think?
As I said, what he's done about Levy there, yeah, seriously, he's done a fantastic job. Off the commercial side of it, he's done an absolute blinding job.
Yeah.
It's where he's taken us from 2001 up to now. Seriously, he's done a terrific job. But to me, he hasn't, maybe not him as well, the actual Enoch as well, not backed us on that pitch. But managerial-wise, it doesn't matter who we get in. This board has to change their ways.
Yeah,
The wages structure, the players coming in, spending big money, not spending 30 million on one player thinking he's going to win us the league. We need to go and think big. I mean, so to me, you can bring in any manager. If the board ain't going to change, mate, nothing's going to change. And to me, Rodgers, I agree. I've wanted Rodgers all the way, but would he leave Leicester? That's the point.
Yeah, I struggle to see him leaving Leicester. I also think that fans would be a little bit against Rodgers because of he's got a bit of a history of, not fully not committing is the wrong word, but not fully making it through the season, and sort of his teams are tailing off at the end of the season. I don't have a problem with Rodgers. I think Rodgers would be a good option, but I don't think with the situation that Leicester are in, they're doing better than us. They're going to be in the Champions League, hopefully, for them, and I don't really see Rodgers kind of leaving them. It looks like a project on the same level to me. I don't know.
No.
I feel like
project.
no, I'm saying that, but I'm saying that in terms of this season and the turmoil that's going on, obviously, if we go into this Super League, then I don't know if Rodgers would want to be a part of that necessarily. If he can't guarantee maybe getting sort of funds to actually start fighting for maybe one of those places, but it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy next week. I don't really know what to expect now. I'm from now on. This is proof that Tottenham can do anything, and we don't know what's going to happen. So
remember, he sacked a manager at halftime.
Yeah.
It's wild. So yeah, this is just a short.
He sacked two. It was Ramos as well.
Wow.
He sacked Ramos.
Wow.
At full time, I think.
Full time, yeah.
So as you can see, we as Spurs fans we've come to expect anything, and it's just shocked me. Don't get me wrong, it shocked me. I woke up this morning and I was pretty shocked to see Jose sacked, but again, we saw this coming, and unfortunately, the performances were not helping him. The style of football was not helping him. We maybe should have given him a chance in the final. I do agree. Maybe he did deserve to play that final, but I think that Jose was a dead man walking from Newcastle, and they've seemed to
But guys, with the news that Ryan Mason and Chris Powell's will take us to the end of the season, where's Ledley King?
And he wasn't sacked. Obviously, he wasn't sacked with Jose's staff, so he must be still on the coaching staff. It's a mess.
Ledley King would have been my choice over Ryan Mason and Chris Powell. But we don't know what's going on.
Has Mason got more coaching badges?
Mason's got he coaches a youth time. Yeah, he coaches a youth team. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why. You probably will still see. I'd be very surprised to see Ledley not be around the squad still and helping out, because he was part of the training, the coaching stuff. So I mean, yeah, it's a tough one, guys. I've come on here to discuss with you guys, but I feel like we still really haven't gotten anywhere with what's going on. So yeah, this was just the breaking news. I just wanted to get you guys' opinions. Hopefully we get a little bit more information in the future. Go on, Marlon. Do you have anything to say?
No, sorry, I was going to say.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry for cutting. I got to go.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. So I was just going to say, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been breaking news. Jose Mourinho again has been sacked from Tottenham Hotspur following the announcements of the European Super League. We hopefully will get more details on this soon as to why this has happened. But apart from that, make sure you're subscribed to Paxton Road TV, FTB Sports, everywhere. We're going to make sure that we get all this information out on even you never know, we could get some manager announcements in the next few weeks. So make sure you're staying alert and subscribing, liking, commenting.
Darius, I'll say one more thing before I go. The Bayern Munich manager is getting, he's going, and Nagelsmann was meant to be a hot favourite. I think Jose has done this, what he done with Arsenal. Arsenal were favourites to get Jose, and he pulled the plug with Jose. I think he's doing the same with Nagelsmann.
I think he's going to crazy money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
We'll have to wait and see, guys. Like I said, it's still hypotheticals. I mean, I was saying from the start, we have to wait till the end of the season, then we can make up judgments. But even the management, even the board above us are not waiting till the end of the season. So buckle up. We still got 7 games in a final to look forward to. So hopefully, guys, we can get somewhere. But yeah, thank you, Marlon. Thank you, Premier Hotspur TV, Simon. Like and subscribe to Paxton Road TV. And yeah, we will see you soon. We'll go out on this.